One, two, 1, 2. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna be working on doing magnet stuff, and so I've been working a little bit on a magnet deck. But before we can actually really get into it, I need to work on dailies. And the big thing for the dailies is we're gonna have to make some synchro monsters. Obviously, we're gonna have to do like some other things. So I kind of want to take this deck with my zombies and see if we can make a few synchros first. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. No, 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 no. Let's go into this one. This one should do a better job making some synchros. Because we only have to make three. And if we can make three, then we can go ahead and just get a move on. And not have to worry about it. Shit. And if we do it and we get rank, then that's even more gems. But we should be hitting close to 4,000 gems once we finish dailies. Alright, let them go first. Damn it. Damn it, baby. Alright, well that's not too bad of an opening. We got a couple of cards that we can use. We'll go ahead and set you. And then start off with you so we can get a search. Alright, one more time. Do this one. Alright, we'll just add another copy. Yo, what's up, Tree? I think it's silly. Like, I'm not angry at it, I just think it's kind of funny. And then seeing people get upset about it, it just tickles me. Yeah, I just have to make two more synchros, and then we can move on to the other cards. Yo ho 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 ho. Yokozo. Yeah, agreed. Like, there's no reason to do it if people are buying into it. Alright, attack position. That's a counter. Go ahead. Make the big one. Yeah, I don't really think Unicorn, like, I'm sure there's going to be people who say that they wanted it 3, which is, like, I guess perfectly fine. But at the same time, like, 2 is going to be fine, because, yeah, because didn't Birth go from 1 to 2? So yeah, like you traded out a card you would have searched for anyways. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and intern, and that's two of three synchros we have to make. Okay, so I would say that Birth isn't a combo starter, but it is a potential extender. Because, like, you can only special summon one of the Kashtira if you have an empty field, and since there are, like, other than, like, the level 4 one, there are no other ones. So, like, Birth just allows you to perform your normal summon, which would kind of be treated like an extender, but it's just like, hey, your normal summon the level 7 without the tribute, and then you get the banishing effect whenever, like, a spell gets activated. and it's persistent. It's not like it's just a. It's not a normal spell card you activate and then you're done with. Like you get it every single turn. Okay, so what are we gonna get hit with? All right, so this looks like but just I guess normal Dark Magicians. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, a Dark Magician. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna let their do. I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I'm gonna try to catch up on the reading for you. Okay, while people say Birth isn't a combo starter, although no. Okay, so we already did that. Also, the regain potential of Birth is just too strong. Yeah, I agreed. So if someone wipes your Shingra, it doesn't wipe out your Birth. You can just come back with potential. Yeah, that's the same. And Birth being increased definitely due to the. Yeah, we're gonna negate the rod. Yeah, fuck that rod. Fuck the rod. Definitely due to the match. Well, Labyrinth player stronger. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna agree with you. I'm going to agree with you on that. Mostly because if I understand correctly, the Labyrinth Butler is coming out in the next selection pack. So Labyrinth are going to be like really high up there. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the dozer. Not. Okay. Let me go ahead and do that then. Yeah. So this may be a way for Kashtira just to kind of get a little bit more pep in their step with the Labyrinth coming in. And I also think that's another reason. Yeah. Okay. So like Pearly, yeah, them getting their stuff back. I really do. I think that's what it is. Is they're like, hey, we're going to be doing this. That way, Labyrinth players get something. People who want to play Snake Eyes have not been hit, and then it's like raising everybody's tide. It's what I'm seeing. It's what it looks like. Go ahead and hit that Foolish. All right, there. Doomith of the Dozer. Alright, so that's going to give me you. And then I get to activate this, which is going to allow me to put down Ninja. So now I have 2 level 5s. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to put that one in there. Yeah, I would say Nindir. That one kind of came out of nowhere for me, so I don't know how to feel about that one. Yeah, okay, so we can leave it. Wait, do I have lethal on board? I might not have lethal. Yeah, only you. All right, in phase. All right, so we might win this one, but I really don't. I really don't expect it. If they can get like a really good draw, we don't have anything to prevent their plays, so we might get beamed. But I got my 3 synchros in, so it really doesn't matter. And I destroyed a couple of cards, so that should be good too. Okay, so the thing with Nadir Servant is I actually didn't expect it to come back to 2 just yet, because it's another card that while branded can't use it effectively. I have been kind of concerned that branded might try to like become a hybrid strategy where it's like, hey, on one turn we can do our fusion summoning, and on another turn we can go into ritual summoning. I think there was a card that allows them to use materials from the graveyard or something. And if they're already filling their graveyards with plenty of level 8s, then they would start being able to do some synchros, ritual summoning. And Nadir Servant is just going to be like, okay, well, here's fuel for that fire. But if they are going to, and they're keeping it that way because they think it's good, well, then I don't really have a problem with it. Alright, so why not Gold Sarcophagus? Oh, they were playing Exodia. Okay, that's kind of cool. Because it's like, I'm kind of used to seeing Gold Sack being at 1. It's just like, it's been that way for so long that I just don't even think about it anymore. You know, I could be wrong, but I don't think I remember ever playing against a branded Despia player who actually activated and resolved a Gold Sarcophagus. Like, that could just be me coping or something, but like part of my brain is just like, hey, what's up, Tainted? Yeah, part of me just doesn't remember anything like that ever happening. Yeah, I think that was kind of the problem with Fenrir, is I think Fenrir should not have been able to search itself. And if it couldn't search itself, um, that would have been like a pretty decent kind of like limiter on it. But I still don't like banishing your opponent's cards face down as punishment. I still don't like that. And I never will. Shit, wrong button. Okay, so magnets, magnets. This is what I've got. This is what I've got. This is where we're at. Um, I have to at least generate one first. I have to generate one so we can get the pack open. All right, let's go ahead and drop the save because it's gonna ask me anyways. Right there, free pull. What are we getting? Oh shit, but it's in the wrong spot. It needs to be in the last 4. I already have that card. I didn't need it. See, that's why it needs to be in the last 4. Because only the last 4 are actually from the pack itself. Yeah, so we okay, so I like the Chem Critters. I like them. I think they're pretty cool. I like the okay, so where they at? Okay, so it's just Cluster up here. All right, so we have Cluster. Cluster, it requires the bonding spell. Blah 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 blah. This is a lot of stuff played by Bastion from the anime series because he played this one. I actually think he played this one in the manga, but he did not play the Chemicritters. And he didn't play these Magnet Warriors. He played different Magnet Warriors. And so, like, this pack is meant to be like him. Like, it's meant to be based, like, off of the stuff that he did. And so I wanted to get this open first. Yeah, no, fuck. Back it up. Discard changes in return. Back it up. It's been so much time loading because it has to constantly connect to stuff. It just won't do it on its own, and that's mind-numbing. I am probably going to buy at least 20 packs worth of this because I want to see if we can get any further in the Red Dragon or in the Bibu archetype. Because I kind of want to see what we get so I know what kind of decks I can make, because I think that'd be kind of fun. I originally thought we were only going to hit 30, but it looks like we're going to be able to get more than that. Okay, so I don't know if Crystal God, I don't remember how many copies I have of that one, but I think I'm only going to need 2. And I think this card we can actually dismantle. Okay, so that's a prison. Dibbity doob dot day. Oh yeah, see that's what I like seeing. I like seeing these blue kind of highlights and shit. Oh, nice. I'll be getting 3 copies. I think I have 1, but getting 3 copies of this is going to be really nice. And then I wouldn't mind having 2 copies, and I believe that's going to be. I think this one is my 2nd copy, but I don't think I'm going to need more than that. Alright, that can definitely get dusted. Nice, that's my 2nd transaction rollback, and that's another dust. So this is okay. I want to get some of the ultra rare monsters though, like the effect monsters. The that earthbound fish looking thing. Or the Resonator. Like, come on, man. That's gonna get turned into dust because I think that's like my 3rd or 4th one. Alright. Bollocks. And Bollocks. And we got 2 more. And we got that one. Last one of this set. Alright, I don't know if that boost is going to do me any good. Come on, give me that Resonator. Give me the Resonator. Fuck. Alright, I didn't really need either one of those because I already have them, obviously. Alright, okay, so Tree, as you said, I honestly, honestly, if they really wanted to hit cash, they would already semi-limit Thesis. Oh, and of cash players who will play Birth at 2 is probably low. I have a feeling that some tier limit players may throw it in at 2. Are you talking about like those decks that use like wait a minute, like it's not just tier limit. It's like the tier limit, Scareclaw, Cash, that Mandinium or whatever. Yeah, it's like they constantly have to combo off and combo off and combo off and carry like every of the field spells just so they can get like each search in. Yeah, it's kind of whack. All right, so the first pack was a bust. The second pack looks like it might be a bust. Yep, that's a bust. Come on, Resonator. Alright, we got a shake. Alright, didn't need it. Oh, nice. A royal. Okay, I'll take that. That's my second Crimson Gaia. Breath. Okay, we're getting closer. I think we're almost at all of the cards that we would need for the Bibu archetype. I think we might be able to get for one more field spell, and there might be one more card. I don't quite remember offhand. We'll have to check it after these few packs. All right, we got a glow. Alright, last one. We got like a rainbow thing going. So, and we got two glow. We got the rainbow glow and the gold one. Nice. Alright, I think that's it. I think we have everything we need for the Bibu one. Alright, so we're gonna go back in. I want to take a look. Alright, so yeah, 2, 3. Where's it at? 2. Okay, so this one. We're missing this one. And we have 2 of each one of those. Okay. Alright, so because we ended up getting so many super rares that we can just dismantle after this set of 10, I'll kind of decide whether or not if we should get another set of 10 or if we should try to open up the magnets. Awesome pull right there. Getting Abyss. I can understand running Max C, but at the same time, I think running 3 copies of Max C in cash is unnecessary. Right. Ooh, okay. That's another dust right there. But yeah, Nibiru and Shifter, far superior for cash. All right, those past couple of packs were kind of garbage. We ended up getting Abyss, and then after that, it's been a little bit downhill. So hopefully, we're gonna pick back up soon. All right, come on. And we're getting plenty of super rares that we're gonna be able to dust. So, all right, here's a boost, but is it gonna do us any good? All right, we got a shake. All right, our third copy. Awesome. Now, if it can only give us the 2 ultra rare monsters in this pack that we have not pulled yet, that would be awesome. Like, oh, if you were one, nice. All right, we did good. I'll go ahead and take it for the last one. The last one. All right, we got 2 rainbow and we got 2 normal gold. All right. Yeah, I think I think honestly you could get away with running one copy of the normal Red Dragon Archfiend, and then 2 copies of Scarred. All right, bust. Oh damn! Why'd those open so fast? All right. All right, pack number 6. Come on, Resignator. Alright, what are we getting? What are we getting? We got a gold. Alright, I think that may be the last copy we would need for Soul Resignator. I think it's just Vision Resignator now. Okay. Come on, Vision Resignator. Alright, we got 2 shakes. Trash. Alright, I'll take a second copy of Demigod. Alright, come on. Vision Resignator. Alright, didn't need that. Thank you. That's I don't care about this Earthbound. It can suck my dick. Last pack. Please be something worth it. Probably. Okay. That's a little bit of a letdown. All right. Well, like I said, we're gonna have plenty of dust, so we can actually go in and start crafting our magnets. Okay. You can't believe what kind of lab player I ran into. Main phase 1 let me use my furniture like, what the, oh wait, you think it has to do something with DK leaks that people are just now playing lab because, yeah, because Butler, the Butler's coming out in the new one. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drop a save, and then one more free pull in the Primordial King. Boogity boogity. But granted, I've been playing against Labyrinth players, like, all the time. Like, they don't ever seem to go away. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and get these generated. Alright, where you? And you. Alright, I don't remember if I put Link Spider over here. Oh, come on. My mouse is a bit weird, so it's like sometimes I won't even touch it and it'll just scroll. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just take like normal configuration kind of stuff. Okay, so we're running 3 normal monsters. It's kind of a mixture between the fact that we are playing Delta, and Delta's secondary ability will actually allow us... pardon me. Will actually allow us to get out Valkyrion, like, correctly. Wait. When you say the Last Warrior, are you talking about the fusion monster Last Warrior, the Floodgate? And if that's the case, then yes. Yeah, it is. It is. It's still good, but you need to find a way to like properly spam the card out because you're not going to be able to like fusion summon it normally or in a good slash healthy way, just because of the monsters that are required to make it. All right, I know. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's right. We should probably put some accessories on this, huh? Change accessories. Earth looking ass. Earth. I will go for Desolate Temple. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Alright, let's see how this pans out for us. Alright, so all three of the effect magnet warriors have the ability. Let's see here. I believe it's the Alpha can search for the big ones. Beta can search for any of the small ones. Gamma can special summon from the graveyard. Delta and Epsilon can mill from the deck to the graveyard, but Epsilon allows you to special summon a different one than what was milled. And Delta has the ability to banish the 3 normal ones from your graveyard. And if you do, you can actually summon Valkyrion. And then we are running 2 copies of the special, the effect one, and then 1 copy of Valkyrion. Okay. Alright, combo off there. Make your plays. Do it. Damn it. Alright, so that means that this Nibiru is kind of dead. And we didn't want to actually draw into this, so that hurts us. But I love the name. I love the little periods and everything. The funky E, the way it's done. I like that. Oh shit! We playing against some Crim critters? Okay, hopefully they're not gonna just quit on us. Because that would suck. I don't want them quitting on us. I'm gonna attack them directly with my Gamma. To be honest, I kind of want there to be more fusion monsters. So it's like we have like our 2 Magna Warriors that are like our main deck, and then we have like our one fusion, which is just like both of them combined. But I would actually like to see like a couple of like weaker variations of the fusions that are like oh, you need 2 level 4 or lowers with this with the blah blah blah, like things like that. Like that's what I'd like to see. And then like an actual magnet fusion spell card. That way you don't have to run polymerization. You can actually just do the thing. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and set that. That's probably something I don't need to be doing, but I was gonna do it anyways. End. Oh, the summons from the hand, not the graveyard. That's right. That's right. Alright, we're going to swap out. Alright, so we got you. We can activate this ability. which is going to allow us to send beta, because we don't need beta anywhere. And then we can actually summon you back. Boom. Just like that, I pulled out. It's pretty much I activated this monster's effect, got both of these into defense mode, and then sent a monster. It is nice. It is nice. And guess what? I'm actually just going to go for that one. Because they're going to get put face down. Boop, boop. Yeah, because if I had went for Delta, Delta would have went face down and its effect wouldn't have kicked off. Okay. Alright, so I can't really do anything with those monsters being face down, but we can send them to the graveyard. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, the only problem is like we have to tribute all three of them from the hand or field, but they're all in the graveyard. And I'm not going to play backup warriors. I'm not playing that. Like, there's no reason to get like all three of the normal monsters into our hand just to like send them again to do that. That's unnecessary. Alright, so we're going to actually shut this down right there. So no search, and now your back row is off. Not really feeling the magnets. Damn, well, damn. Alright, did they surrender or did they lose signal? Nah. Sorry, mate. Actually, I have no idea what kind of fucking deck they were playing. I'm actually gonna back out. I wanna look at that. I wanna know what was going on with that, because that was weird. Okay, so were they just... Okay, so one, this is kind of atrocious. There's... A lot of this stuff could have been cut down. A lot of this could have definitely been cut down. Yeah, there was no reason to run 3 copies of each one of these. Absolutely not. Okay, and so they're running Cosmo Brain. Yeah, tier 0 deck, yeah. I would say this deck is too bloated with trash. That's the problem. It's too bloated with trash. Actually, let me get rid of that. Alright, so I don't know what Spriggan's ship X blower is. So I can't make a comment on that one. Like, if I knew that was a dumb card placed, but yeah. I actually kind of wish that Spriggan's seen more love, because I actually liked watching dual logs place with Spriggans. I always thought that was kind of funny. Those were some good replays. I did enjoy those. No, so it's one of those players. Okay. So let's see if they'll probably just go into Zeus anyways. Yeah. All right, so let's say if it's okay. So is it going to be a Blue Eyes deck, or is it going to be a Soul Sword deck? Soul Sword, yay! Alright, they seem to have a connection issue. Which, you know what, I don't mind, because it's a Sword Soul player. And I'm tired of seeing Soul Sword. Awesome. It's almost like Labyrinth. Like, there's just like certain decks I get tired of seeing. And I would say, like, anytime I see Soul Sword and they drop Protoss, I'm tired and done with it, because Protoss should not be. One, Protoss should never existed, and two, it should be banned in this in Master Duel, in the OCG, in the TCG. It should be banned. Like, the card should not have been made. Let's try going first. Now, if it was just like a normal Soul Sword player and they were just like, I guess you would say, like, not filling their deck up with like tons of generic shit, then that'd be cool. I've seen plenty of nice stuff. But nah, we're good. I don't need it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drop you, and that's gonna give us a yeah, that'll be good. You activate. And that should be... Actually, yeah, we'll go for you. Put you right here. Into hand. Alright. Shazam! Alright, in phase. Yeah, I don't really have anything else that I could set up with. Oh, cool! Alright, I like this. Ancient Warriors. Nice. No, we're gonna let them have their 10k. Or 10 key. We'll let them have their 10 key. Alright, what does it say? If only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent cannot target other Ancient Warrior monsters you control with card effects. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. That gets them an extra summon. Yeah, because like the Fire Formation and the Fire Fists were actually like super cool cards. And to see like how a lot of like it's like the general Beast Warrior, like that kind of stuff, and how it just kind of fits together. Like, I like that. This is another one of those archetypes where it's just like I kind of wish we would have seen more. Damn. like more of these kinds of archetypes be more meta relevant than what they actually were. Because I remember like these being announced and no one playing them. Like other than like a couple of like kooky like look at my replay, look at all the wild stuff you can do with these. And then they like okay, so like let's say like these three were the ones that were out, but this card didn't exist, but the replay would require this card to currently exist in the format. And it's just like, nah. Sorry fam, it didn't work. I can't wait. One day they're gonna give us back Cyberjar, and oh buddy, I love me some Cyberjar. Okay. Makanko? Makanko? No. Alright, so is this just going to be an engine, or is it going to be an actual Dark Magician deck? It's an actual Dark Magician deck. Okay. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to draw Polymerization. Because then I can just make this. Because I already have one in hand. I already have this one. I just have to normal summon this one, get the search off, activate Polymerization, and I can make that big boy. Alright, so... Okay, so... What kind of other shenanigans does this deck do? Because it's not often I see this being played, a chicken game being played with Dark Magicians, unless it's used for like some kind of gimmick. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and normal summon our alpha so we can add... Okay. Yeah, I realized I also got better at cash after having to remember how to play it correctly. Especially during the second turn. Damn. Alright, well we can special summon this now. Alright, boom. Alright. I mean, honestly, I would have rather had the special summon, but the fact that we got our second copy of that out of the way is actually really good for me. Because now we have Naturia Beast on the field. So, I think we're going to be okay. Oh, what did they do to you, Tree? What did they do to you? A lab player opens rollback. Well, damn. Yeah, no. Let me just go ahead and negate that, please. Thank you. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Oh, shit. They had all 3 during their first turn. Okay. 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 Can't I just get my Destroy 5 monsters mission, please? Yeah. Hey, guess what? Get banished. Get banished. Get banished. Let me just summon that to the field. Too bad I don't have another one in the graveyard. That would have been nice. Because I need one more. But that's going to be okay because I should be able to normal summon this. Yeah, I should be able to normal summon this right here. Turn it into a Link Spider. And that'll be another one in the... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is, you little fuck. Ah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Garbage. Alright, well, we're still going to run over the rod. Alright, let's see how far this actually takes us. Excuse me, what? Huh. Duh. Yeah, and then you can attack with these two. Activate this, make the Dark Magician Dragonite thing, and then attack for game. Nope. Wait, I still have 41. So he'll be able to do 3,000, and then I can't touch his back row. Oh, that's right, he didn't use this effect. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. Ooh, no, wait. Back out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one. I don't want to use it. I know it was a dead card in our hand the last game, but I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think we're going to need to. I don't think we're going to need to be able to play it. All right, so what is this? What is this? What is this pal? This mat mate? Like, what is that? Because I know I've done a good job of like collecting all of the mat mates, and I think there may be like one that I didn't collect, but that was because we were having issues and I wasn't able to play in the event because it was like an event thing. This hand is relatively good. Yeah, I'm gonna say this hand is relatively good. So if we're not playing against some kind of crazy, crazy. I don't exactly know what you would want to call it. It's kind of like whenever somebody plays Exodia, and they do a whole bunch of shenanigans. You know, it's like playing solitaire, but you know, you just happen to win on the first turn anyways, regardless of my interactions. I think we might do pretty good. Make this card become a level 3 until the end of the turn. I believe I got these in the gold, the gold rarity or whatever. They came out like in some kind of gold pack or something. And I'm guessing that's a connection loss. Yeah. And with us having a good hand too? What a waste. What a waste. Alright, 1 second. Okay, so we got our rivalry. Alright, we got a little bit of floodgating. No, that's not going to do me any good. Maxi's not going to work on that. Is this going to be a... Yeah, Exo Sisters. I see that shit. I actually really like Spirits. I did enjoy that deck. That deck was a lot of fun. And then being able to actually Yada lock people, amazing. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and max C now. See if they have a response. Okay. Because they should still be able to do some normal summoning or whatever. Yeah, and then they'd have their Martha play. Bro, how do lab players always... Yes, I know. Like, I kind of feel like because it is RNG, that RNG can always be like messed with in ways that's not normal. And it's because of that I kind of have a feeling like this game rewards people for playing multiple copies of Max C. And you know, so it's just like it's like everybody seems to be dying with that. See? They had Max C in their open fucking hand. And you know, I still say that realistically, Max C shouldn't be completely banned. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing it get limited, but I want there to be a hand trap that is designed to punish people for playing Max C. Like, that's what I want to see. Because, like, when Max C came out, like, when it was originally printed, you know, the game wasn't as fast as it is now. You know, like, it was obviously, you know, the game just kept getting faster and faster and faster. And that's one thing, but the game is too fast. And with the game being the way it is, you know, like, there's being able to constantly draw, if you don't lose, you pretty much win. And that is an issue. Like, that's a huge issue. Actually, I think I'll take another Epsilon. Yeah, so like with them right here, like they ended up drawing like 4 cards off of me. And I would have loved to have been able to play like a hand trap or something that would have punished them for being able to like do that. So it's just like, hey, activate this, and then either they take like a large amount of damage, like just something that would make a player want to think twice about constantly just dropping Maxis. Like, oh, I could play Maxi, but if I mess up, I lose. You know, something like that would be nice. Okay, so we have a light spellcaster. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to activate. I know it's not really going to affect them with this, but they're not going to be able to put spirits on the board. So they're going to be stuck in only being able to play these Exorcisters. Is a lab sprite player. What the... Yeah, I've seen some people play the sprites because it's like what some of the furniture pieces are level 2s. Or maybe card destruction needs to come off. Maybe put card destruction at 2 or something. Because maybe I would run, because like it's not a once per turn. So like if you activate 1 and then your opponent ashes it, you can just activate another copy. Like, oh, now you drew too many cards. You drew too many cards, Bucko. Now you can't do nothing. And yeah, this is gonna just put. Yeah, this is gonna be setting. That's what I thought. Okay, see, these are all spellcasters. Shouldn't they have been able to just XYZ summon them anyways? Because they're still spellcasters. So it wouldn't have stopped them. Like, it wouldn't have stopped them. Continue your main phase, yes. Alright, 1. Activate. Alright, they need to have some kind of thing that if you went first, you can't activate Maxi on your opponent's second turn. Yeah. Hey, okay, so I have an issue with Konami making erratas, because for some reason the people who actually make the erratas make some of the absolute most dog shit erratas I've ever seen. 3, 4, 5. Fuck! Not a single card. Okay. Trash. 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 Actually, we're gonna IP this. Alright. Delta was sent to the graveyard. Delta should activate. 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There you go. called by. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like an errata or something for Maxx C. It's just Maxx C is too good for the game state. Like Maxx C is good if you're playing GOAT format. If you're playing GOAT, you might get like 2 special summons if you're lucky, because you played Monster Reborn and then like you played Gillosaurus or something. You know, it's gonna be like little shit like that. Alright, we lost this one, so I'm just gonna attack and get that done. Well, okay, so even if you were to go first, the only card that actually negates it is, Ash. Like, that's it, is Ash. You know, because it's like, you send it to the graveyard, and it has, oh, you can potentially draw, and then, no, because, like, Called By, if you're going, if your opponent goes first and you're going second, you can't play Called By. Because it's not set. It's in your hand. And if that's the case, Ash is the only card that works on Maxx C. Like, you would have to be going first and then set Called By, just so your opponent can't use Ash on your second turn. You know, it's that level of shit. So, like, it would have to be something that the card would have to have an errata that limits the number of draws, punishes you for not drawing. Because that's something else. It's like, I always like giving players grief for shotgunning Maxx C. And I do like, that would be something I think would be hilarious. It's like, if you activate Maxx C and you don't draw any cards, you just lose the game. Like, an immediate loss. Like, oh, during your standby phase, I activate Maxx C. Okay, I end phase, and then you just lose the game. Just immediately, because Maxx C, Maxx C errata. If you draw no cards with this effect, you lose the game. Easy. I would love it. That would be an amazing punishment for people who play Maxx C, or more specifically, if they abuse Maxx C. I know it's just me kind of wanting some, it's just kind of wishful thinking. I do think Maxx C should draw you more than one card, but if that's going to be the case, I would say it should cap out at 3. Like, to be fair, I think it should cap out at 3. Another thing would be only being able to activate it during the main phase. That would be like an appropriate thing, where it's like, hey, you can only activate it during the main phase, and you can only draw a maximum of 3 cards off of this effect. Okay, I think that's fairly balanced. It's still a good card, but you're not going to be drawing like 8 cards off of it because I'm trying to combo off or something. Like, that would be ridiculous. And then to a counter, I would like to see something kind of like one of the Ghost Girls, where if a card is sent to the graveyard, like for activation, you know, it's not like it's activated when it's summoned or something, but like if a card goes to the graveyard for activation, you can negate it, and then maybe to like really push it off, you could have it where it makes the effect, like that card's name effect, unplayable for both players for the rest of the duel. So if you use this on your opponent's Maxx C, it also turns off your Maxx C. If your opponent uses like Ash, you can shut off Ash, but you can't Ash for the rest of the duel. You know, it's like stuff like that. Okay, let's see here. If you activate Maxx C, and then it's drolled, yeah. Because it's like, they can activate Maxx C, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they draw yet, and that would be the case. That's why I'm like, if you don't draw, then you lose the game. Because I've seen too many people who will just activate Maxx C before I even had a chance to do anything yet. Like, they're not activated in a response. But if they do activate it in a response and they do get that one draw, I have no problem dropping, Droll and Lock on them. That's great. Do you do viewer duels or not yet? I kind of want to try post ban list jank. Well, if you want to hop on and do some duels, like I have no problem. I'm playing Magnets today, but I'll totally play Magnets with you if you want. Yeah, let me go ahead and do one more rank, and if you want to get set up, that would be perfectly fine. And then I'll just like throw some of this. But if you want to wait until after the ban list or whatever, I think that's fine too. Either way is fine. The room just has to be in unlimited state. Okay. Oh, wait. Alright, never mind. This is one of those duels where they just, like, auto-lose. Like, I have this deck built, but I have it so whenever the game has me do, like, the solo duels, I can just use this deck and then be done with it in a single turn. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Wait, did he have... Huh. Just swore I saw the Zodiac Rabbit in there. Okay, whatever. Okay. Alright, dual room, create room. Okay, unlimited. Alright, I'm gonna make it 600 seconds in case shit happens and we gotta, like, do something weird. But I'm gonna go ahead and invite you over. Oh, shit. Yeah, no. Damn it. Okay. Like, random person just kind of came in and was just like, shit, dog, I don't know these people, but I'm going to come in here and hang out. I mean, that's awfully nice of them, being forward and all that. All right, tree. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and activate my field spell. Wait, what do you mean you couldn't choose to go first? Oh, okay. I want to know how you're going to call Kashtira jank. Bruh. Bruh over here being like, I'm gonna special summon a cash monster. I'm gonna make Baron. And Tree, you wouldn't happen to know what that one pal, the one Matt mate was that I guess is a horn or something. All right, when you say it's from the story, like which story though? Because like I'm pretty sure I know there's like solos that I haven't finished because I know that it's going to open up a pack at the end, and I kind of want to like hold off on certain ones in case if I ever want to buy into them. But at the same time, it's just like I don't know of one for whatever that was. And since I don't know what it was, I don't know like what to search for. Yeah, I think there's only one mate in the store that I haven't bought, and it's like the most recent one. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Unicorn. Just to activate it. Because I didn't know what was going on, and it was like that and the Maxi and the Ash were the only cards I had. All right, if you can attack me, yeah, I banished the Scareclaw, so it couldn't be special summoned from the graveyard. But Baron still goes into the extra deck anyways. But if you can attack me for 2,000, you win. Because like that was it. I drew a whole bunch of the hand traps and shit, so I've got like Imperm and Called By, and that's no magnets. I had no fucking magnets. Oh shit, look at that. Fortnite Girl. Can we kick Fortnite Girl? That was ridiculous. This shit's wild. Oh, okay. So, the tables in this room, the top table had. Okay, so before you joined, I created. Okay, so I created the room. I made the stuff, and then I went to sit at the table one. But I realized that the deck wasn't the Magnet Warrior deck, so I tried switching it, but it just took me out of the room. So I had to go back into the room, and when I got into the room, like the spot I was in, there was like a random Asian player in that room. Did you just skip your turn? Okay, okay, I can deal with that. Hell yeah, I'm gonna summon a magnet. And that magnet's gonna let me add another magnet to my hand. Okay, well I guess I'm not gonna add another magnet to my hand. But I will summon one from the deck though. I'm gonna summon Gamma, and I'm gonna use Gamma's effect, and Gamma's gonna let me summon Alpha, and Alpha's gonna let me add. I don't even know how to pronounce its name correctly. Give me a second. I gotta. No. 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 Well, damn it, Bobby. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to put IP here and then pass turn. Okay, so the thing is like I went to go sit. I don't know what link. There are no Link 3 magnets. But that would be cool though. Okay, so there was that table, and then I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll go to table number 2. So we went to table number 2. You joined, and then whenever we were done with that pass duel, I looked at table number 1, and no, I should have activated IP first, and then Gamma second. That's what that was. Actually, yeah, I should have at least. Yeah, I got Nightmare Unicorn, and that's it. That's the only Link 3 I have at the moment. But no, like the opponent on table 1 was called Fortnite Girl, and I'm just like, Fortnite Girl. That's terrible. That's terrible. So that's what I was going on about earlier. That's what I was going on about. All right, so my question is why did you use all 3 for a Rise Heart when you could have used Unicorn and Fenrir to make the other one, and then you would have been able to use just Rise Heart by itself to make a Rise Heart? Oh, Shang. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, okay. So couldn't you have used, um, okay. So I'm guessing you just did that so you could use the 3 effect. Okay. Wait, what do you mean you didn't read the effect? Like, which one? Because it's like, I was thinking like you would have went with Fenrir and Unicorn for Shangri-La, and then since you had Shangri-La on the field, you could have used its effect, which then you could have used Rise Heart to make a Rise Heart and then had both. But you would have only had one material, so you couldn't have used the 3 material effect. Okay. And it's a 1 in 15 chance. Maybe. But I don't know if you can really say that when you're playing against magnets. Okay. Alright, we're gonna Ash. Bruh. Bruh. And that's some shit. I got two I got a dead and I got a garnet, if you will. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll just throw you in the graveyard. Alright, pass. I don't know why it had to have me approve or air quote activate the deactivation of the effect of Epsilon. Like, it's the end phase. I shouldn't have to like give it permission to turn the effect off during the end phase. I think that's kind of silly. I don't know if I would call that a feature, though. Because it's like, it would happen regardless of me having any kind of say in the matter. Because it's like, it's quite literally, it's like, oh, the name because the bruh. This card, you bricked yourself. Getting all bricked up. Like this card's name becomes the name of the monster that was sent until the end phase. Well, if it's until the end phase, when the end phase is over, it just returns. So it's not like me having to like say, okay, is necessary, because it's going to happen regardless if I say it's okay or not. Oh, damn, that sucks. Huge cock. Yeah. Like, I know Magnet Warriors suck, but, like, there's, like, a level of suck that it just doesn't do any good. Like, they added that one spell card that is really good, but it's, like, right here. I don't have any magnets in the graveyard, and I don't have any more magnets in hand. And so I can't do anything with this, and I can't do anything with this. So the closest thing I would be able to do is turn it into a Link Spider. Right here. And now I have a magnet in the graveyard. But this is not a rock monster. And it doesn't have a level, so that doesn't do me any good. Completely done. It's done. It's gonzo. If you control a level 4 or lower Earth Rock monster, you can target one level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior in your graveyard. Special summon it. You can only use this effect of Magnetic Field once per turn. Alright, so I like the way that some of this is, but it says that it has to be a level 4 or lower. So XYZ and Link monsters wouldn't count. So even if it was like if like Vanquish Souls or something, like their rank 1 is still an Earth Rock or something like that, or was it a Dark Rock? Either way, you wouldn't be able to just normal summon Link 1 into a Magnet Link 1 monster. Like, that wouldn't work. Unless if it was like a ridiculously broken Link 1, and then that's already a problem. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay, so you added, wait, does it always special summon it? Okay, yeah, in defense mode, okay. Alright, so Rivalry of Warlords, Epsilon, and Alpha are gone. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ernest? Okay, so where did the Infinitrack Goliath come from? Oh, Pod of Prosperity. Okay. Is there like a reason why you're playing it, or like was it just like, oh, I just want to have something in the extra deck, or like are you actually trying to like put Infinitrack monsters in this? Oh, okay. Okay. And that's right. Pot of Prosperity is making me take half damage. Okay. All right, so I'm only going to be able to play 3 cards this turn, and that's it. So we're going to lead with Harpy. What? Okay. All right, and then the second card is going to be a Regeki, which is only going to destroy like 2 monsters. That's fine. Well, it's like at first I thought you were gonna like pick like Harpy's Feather Duster as like the card that you were gonna choose for that, and that kind of made me think like, why though? Like that doesn't make any sense. Okay, there's no monsters in the graveyard, so I can't activate that either. Okay. But it's like okay, the face down card was the Imperm, so like that didn't make any sense. And then you activated the what is it, Lance? Yeah, you activated Lance. So I'm just like, why? But it don't matter. Tree, do you think this is necessary? Bruh. Bruh. Alright. I'm hopping... Wait. I can't tell if they're, I'm spectating. I'm spectating. Only reason why I usually activate my effects before attacking is you always have to make sure you have to do a check in rank. Okay. They're not playing anything I'm interested in. Alright, well, they can do whatever they want. I don't really care. Alright, let's go back into the deck. The Kashtira is like barely getting hit. Like they're losing one unicorn to get a birth. So they're just swapping one for one. One was playing Branded and the other was playing Sword Soul. So that's they were going about doing their thing. So that was perfectly fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then come down here, and then I'm gonna pop these two so I can see what we're getting. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. All right, so we got 2 copies, 3, 1 and 1. Ah man, I wish I had another copy. That would have been way better. All right, we're dismantling one of these because I don't need all that many. That can get dismantled. Those can get dismantled. This is the discard one, right? Yeah. Dismantle. Okay. And we'll go ahead and dismantle one of these. Yeah, okay. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, Ernest. I mean, I can kind of understand this. It's like losing one of the unicorns and getting one of the births back. I mean, I don't see it starting combos as much as it is. It's like, if you have nothing on field, I guess you would much rather want to have a unicorn in hand than a birth in hand. And so you're going from having like a 3 in 40 to a 2 in 40 or 1 in 20, whatever. But if you already have 2 of your Kashtiras in hand and you have a birth, well then you can just get both of those monsters on the field. So, but I also don't play Cash other than like the inclusion of like 1 unicorn and 1 Fenrir in like other decks when I need like something to be a little more aggressive, because I for a period of time was playing Makonko, and Makonko pure can only be aggressive if your opponent can commit stuff to the board. But if your opponent doesn't commit stuff to the board, then you're kind of up shit creek. And that's where like the Kashtira stuff came into play. So it's like, oh, if you don't want to put monsters on the board for me to attack into, then I'm just going to put my Cash monsters onto the board because they can special summon themselves. I don't know why they stopped playing Makonko. I just think that maybe there was there's just like a shift in interest. But to be honest, Wind Dancer with Wind Dancing, and then being able to just kaiju the opponent, get the good monster off the board, get the Wind Dancer, put the Wind Dance on her. There, like, you don't even have to activate her effect. You just normal summon a monster. It has 0 attack, so there's a ton of stuff that won't affect it. You then equip her. You don't even have to activate her effect to like search for a trap if you don't want to. So there's nothing that is being there's no monster effects to be activated. And you have to imperm her before she gets equipped, because once she's equipped, she has targeting protection, so you can't imperm her anymore. So she can by herself create this nice little state of protection. So you don't even have to play cards at this point. If your opponent just has stuff on board, you can constantly attack and constantly deal damage. They have to have like non-targeting removal of some kind that doesn't destroy. Like the green one is just immune to target. Yeah, that's wind. Wind dancing is the technically I think she's supposed to be yellow. Cat fight. I love cat fight, but they don't call it cat fight in English. They call it rivalry or something stupid. And then it's just like, oh. Actually the trap really doesn't do too much. It just goes, hey, pick a monster and then equip a Makanko dancing card to it. But because they literally have a Snatch Steal, you can just like activate the trap to get the Snatch Steal and immediately equip it. And yes, I still like Makanko, and I'll probably do something like this off stream because I kind of feel like it's going to be really tedious. But I kind of want to make like a more up-to-date competitive version of Makanko. So it's just like, hey, if I'm playing against Cash, if I'm playing against Tyr, if I'm playing against Labyrinth, like regardless of what my opponent can play, my dancers will be able to do something about it because I still have all of them. So like that's the way I want to go about it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to try because it's like I don't often duel outside of streaming. And because of that, there's like plenty of times where it's just like, well, I could have been rank climbing, but I never did. And so I'm still stuck like in platinum. And so like, okay, well, I could get to masters, I could get to diamond, but since I just don't ever do it, I just haven't. You know, not once did I draw this damn barrier statue. Not once. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. Okay, Ernest says Makanko Pure can do a 3-turn kill and with opponents not summoning a monster. Okay, but that also means that they're more reliant on their equipped spell cards. And what is it? It's that double-edged sword or whatever. Alright, so let me... Come on. Yeah, they're too... I wouldn't say that they're too reliant on this, because I've seen some of those variants. And, like, granted, I'm not going to say they're bad. I'm really not. Matter of fact, there's a few of them that will go with... Like they focus on getting. Oh shit! What was that? What was the? It's the level 3 tuner. There's a level 3 tuner they play. Like they use the quick play spell card to put the ritual monster onto the field. Then they have like a level 3 that they special summon, and that's the tuner. Then they go into the power tool dragon that allows them to get like 3 equips from their deck onto it. And they'll normally use like just whatever is actually good for the time, and then silver metal armor. But like I've seen double-edged sword get used a lot because it pretty much inflicts like 4,000 per attack. But when it comes to the Makanko stuff, I don't really like using it. That's just a me thing though. I haven't even gotten Fossil Dyna. Yeah, I don't have that card either. Here, let me save for no reason. And back that out. Yeah, because it should be in this pack that we unlocked. Right there. Yeah, there it is. I am glad that it is a super rare, though. I think too many of these cards end up being ultra rare for no real reason. But at the same time, I do want to make like a Paleozoic deck, and I wouldn't mind having at least one copy of this because I want it to be an actual Paleozoic deck. I don't want it to be like some kind of like crazy super meta, like, oh, we're playing like the what is it? It's like playing Paleozoic with frogs. And then you're like trying to turbo out like a ton of level 2 monsters with wetlands on the field, just so you can attack directly with low level monsters. Like it's like those level shenanigans. Like I could go for that, but I don't want to go for that. Like I want to have like actual fossil kind of stuff onto the field. Yeah. But granted, as good as this card is, as good as this fucking card is, neither player can special summon. And these are all treated as water monsters, so we would have to use like Water Statue or something kind of like that. But I do like them. I like Paleozoic. I think Fossil Dyna is a great card. I have issues. I have issues with a lot of that stuff, but I'm still going to say it's good. Lifetime. What do we have for the lifetime? Oh, it's our level. Oh shit, we can get to level 50? I don't really even know the point of getting up there. I don't even know what that's for. Yeah, and I have 2 rollbacks, I have 2 rollbacks now. So that's always a thing. Alright, but okay, so I'm trying to remember what those were. I don't remember the name of them. It's like I know like the magnets are not good, but they run better with whatchamacallit, these things. These things. The only issue is the one that you need is this one, and it's a fucking ultra rare, and I don't have any, and I don't want to have to craft 3 just to be able to play magnets halfway good. I think that's ridiculous. Oh well. Man, I think all of the normal Paleozoic traps are like plain rare. And then okay, yeah, and the 2 XYZs are super, and the 1 Link is an ultra rare. So I guess that's not too bad when it comes to trying to stay pure, but on a budget. So maybe that's not too bad. I might have to do that sometime. Oh shit. We got Barrier Statue in our opening hand. Fuck. Come on, more cash. Bruh. Bruh. All right, okay, so let me throw this out there for anyone listening, and I just kind of want everybody's opinion on this. Okay, so I kind of would like to see something similar to self rank demotion. And I say this where it's like, okay, so like right now I'm playing within Platinum, but I'm very clearly playing a shit tier deck. Bottom of the barrel, like this thing ain't really winning nothing. Alright? And even though I am in Platinum, I would like to be able to like duel people who are officially ranked way lower. Because if you go to like just playing in Standard, Standard can have anybody. And then with Ranked can technically have anybody, but it's going to be anybody within that similar ranking. But because you can always change your deck out, you can go in with like a super sweaty deck, or you can go in with like absolute garbage like I am right now. And so I kind of would like to be able to go like, hey, I want to play ranked players that are like lower without affecting my rank, but potentially boosting their rank. So like if I go in there with this deck and I win, well, it doesn't benefit me other than the fact that I get some practice and I get to play with this deck a little bit. But let's say they beat me, then they can actually improve their ranking off of it. You know, I think, I know that's kind of silly. I think, you know, it's not really necessary, but I think that could, like, increase or build, like, an extra layer of fun. So, like, I don't feel guilty or anything for playing a specific way, or if my opponent wins, if my opponent loses, like I can just kind of go in, throw a couple of Hail Marys, and then whatever happens, happens. And if they happen to win, well, they get a benefit. But if they happen to lose, then it doesn't really matter. And you know, it's a little shit like that. But that's just me. That's just me. I don't know if anyone else kind of feels that way or thinks that would be a good idea. Yeah. I hate how their casual match system still puts me in the same rank category. Oh god, it would be so great to have had like a Nibiru 3 summons ago. Like dude, I just want to do some shenanigans. I just want to do some shenanigans and stuff. I don't want to have to like duel every sweat along the way just so I can do some crazy stuff. Alright. Well, Barrier Statue's kind of shot because he prevents it. That's gonna get negated. That'll get negated. Fuck it. Negate. Alright, so I wonder if they're going to think of... Okay, so they just shotgunned it right away. What if I had a Raigeki in hand, man? How about that? Or is this like a fucking AI? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna deal with that. I normally wouldn't surrender, but I don't even care. I don't even care. 'Cause 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 I don't even care Okay. All right, something. Oh wow, I'm still hosting. Yeah, disband that shit. All right. So. Do you see this right here? This right here sets regulation and all that. I'm gonna say if they can actually do something where I can like ban like just cards. Not what they say is bannable, but like what I say is bannable. Actually, you know what, Tree? That might actually be a better way of saying it. Modify the unlimited list. Because, like, I would like to go in here and be like, okay, bam, bam. I want to make the ban list. I don't want to have to do what they say. I'm creating this room for me and my people. You know, like that kind of stuff. Because it's like you can't advertise, you can't like send out messages, you can't like there's like no way to actually communicate with people in game, like not even a little bit. It's just kind of trash. Because I think that would be kind of cool. Because like that's something I would like to do, is like make a banned list or just like go through and just be like, listen, dude, these cards in general, like this entire archetype, no, you cannot bring this deck at all into this room. Like that's what it's for. But like, nah, like the dual room, you ain't got you can't do shit here. You can't do shit. It's trash. All right, you said you all right. So Tainted said that casual is just as sweaty for him as it is ranked. Well, that's the thing, is like if I'm creating a room, I don't want to be told what I can and can't ban. You know, it's kind of like what Hard Leg Gaming. What was his name, Joe or something? I just see Hard Leg Gaming. It's just like every single day so and so of asking Master Duel to ban Max C. Well, shit, man. Let the dude go out there and like give him the ability to make a room where a whole bunch of people can show up and play, and he can and just like he makes that room no Max C. That's the specific thing that he changes, is you can't fuck with Max C. And honestly, I think that would be perfectly fine. I would have no issue with that at all. I would like to see that. I'd like to be able to broadcast that I've made a room, and then people can come to this room and see what it's like. Like, hey, do you wanna duel in this room? But like, no, like nobody gets that kind of stuff. All right. Duel room is just a local match. Yeah, that's true, but it's a local match without the ability to do anything actual custom to it. And if that's the case, I would rather use like EDO Pro or Discord and just like duel with a friend or something that way. Yeah, I know I could have set called by the grave. I know I could. Shit, look at this. This is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. I kind of wanted to see him like attack with it and then activate the Silent Swordsman quick play spell card, and then turn this little motherfucker into like a 2500 attack monster. Like that would have been that would have been a little bit wild. Or hell, maybe he could have tributed it for like the normal level 4 Silent Swordsman that has the spell negate. Like that shit would have been wild. But just seeing a Silent Swordsman on the field, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I like it. I can feel it in my loins. We'll take that one. Like, I don't even want to make anything crazy. I just want to kind of attack into this guy. I want to see what he's got for us. I want to see. See, look at this. Activate, resolve a card or effect. Like, there's nothing else on the field that's going to resolve. Why are you even asking me? Bruh. He just fear moded me. All right, we're gonna give him a turn. We're gonna give him a solid turn. All right, what if there was like a voting for the ban list, like voting for president, and the whole community decided what gets banned? Yeah, I don't think there's any way you could actually trust Duelist to decide on what would actually make a ban list. Plus, I do know that ban lists are made in between the release of various products. So ban lists are designed to be both a way to balance the game as well as push the game forward. So as new cards come out, people will want to invest in those new cards. And there's no way that you could have the community as a whole not only agree on something, whether you're voting for it or not, but also do it in such a way that Konami as a company can continue to release cards in such a way that they can like actually make money off of it. That's why I'm more interested on the like Soul community side of things, where it's just like, hey, us as a group of people get to choose what we are doing ourselves, but because it only affects us. But that's why I kind of want like, hey, here's the community, here's the band list I want to play with. This is just like for shits and giggles, just throw it out there and then not really worry about anything. Cannot attack. Your opponent cannot target this card for attacks or by card event. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and summon you. Use the effect. Go ahead and get Valkyrion. Alright, right there. Yeah, we'll use the one in hand, graveyard, and graveyard. Alright, so we're going to use you to attack into this. Yeah, okay, so simply having this on the field means that it cannot, it's a good little floodgate. Damn it, Bobby. Alright, we're going to tribute this little bastard out, and we're going to get Gamma. Okay, let's see. If we do that, we can Get rid of you. Alright, so we get another mill. Right there. Then we can summon a monster. So we can summon you. Bam. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Alright, so we can actually swap this out and get 3 monsters onto the board. Which I think I do. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm actually going to get all 3 of these out. I'm going to get all 3 of these out. For shits and giggles. Because we have White Woman. We can just go into White Woman. I kind of wanted to see a little bit more, but I guess he wasn't able to do anything. Wait. Why in the fuck can I not make White Woman? Fuck, I gotta have so many effect monsters, that's why. That's why. Alright, well, fine. We'll do it this way then. We'll make Link Spider. And then we can go into you. Ooh, I got a little bit of lag there. I did some clicking and didn't get a response. Okay. Now we can go into White Woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It would be fun to... Like, I just want to customize my own unlimited list so I can make rules for fun decks and only yada yada. Like, so sorry, no more max of 3 cards. You only get to have a max of 1. Yeah, I think stuff like that would be kind of fine. It's like the Commander format in Magic the Gathering where you can only have 1 copy of like any and every card in your deck. And it would be fun to mess with the amount of cards in a deck that you could own. So it'd be like a 100-card deck. Actually, yeah, that'd be kind of interesting too. I would want to have it where like both players have to have a minimum of 100 cards in their deck. Their extra deck, though, can only be 5 cards, and I'm banning that grass looks greener. Monster Gate and Reasoning. Those are the 3 cards that are banned. However, Fiber Jar, you can have 3 of it. We're even going to let you have it for free in your deck. We're here to be toxic and absolutely obnoxious all at the same time. Why? Why? Because we can. It'll be glorious. Like, can we make an extra deck 17 cards because my Utopia is frail with extra deck? Okay, so I would say that I understand where you're coming from because there's been plenty of decks that I'm like, man, I wish I had more extra deck space. But every Utopia deck I actually play against, the only Utopia stuff that they actually use is like the OTK one where it's like, oh, here, let me make whatchamacallit, Dragoon of Hope, and let me get out Mist and make this thing, and haha, gain life points, do burn damage, or the, what is it? It's like the rank 0 and the rank 1 Utopic Future and stuff like that. Like, those are the only ones I ever see. So, like, if it's like, oh, well, I want to make, like, if I was dueling with somebody like IRL and they're sitting across from me with a table, and they're like, hey, I'm playing, okay, so Tree, I'm sitting across the table, and I'm playing you, and you're playing Utopia, and you have, like, the Utopia Zexal weapon shit, like, you have all of the other kind of crazy non-OTK, FTK kind of stuff, I would have zero issues with that, and I think that would be hilarious, and I would totally let you do that. Konami and anything sanctioned probably wouldn't, but I wouldn't complain. Hell, I would even let hero players do this. Like if they had like one copy of every single hero in their like extra deck, I would let that fly. I just don't want them coming at me with like 3 copies of like Dark Law and was it Sunrise and all that other shit. Like, nah, no, we're not doing that. Like, you're not going to be spamming this stuff out at me and just like constantly just killing me like that. Here, let me set up 4 floodgates. Huh? Destiny Hero Plasma. Nah. Sucketh thine wiener. Alright, so if I summon this, it's going to let me get out another level 3, but that's going to be in the graveyard, so that's not going to do me a lot of good, but that might work. Oh, and I have Magnetic Field, so yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go and get Doki Doki. Alright, activate Doki Doki and send Beta. Or make it so you can have multiple copies of like 5 Pots of Greed. I would want it to be like 5, like you could have like multiple copies of like a shit card. And I mean like, I want it to be like garbage. Alright, now we can go for Epsilon. Epsilon. Which is weird because this card is like a common. And even though it's a common, it's better than Beta, which is a super rare. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just making an observation. Fuck you. Making me banish my hand to draw 5 cards. Alright, get dusted. Nobody lays a finger on my Butterfingers. Alright. So yeah, it looks like... No, wait, I don't have to do that. I can go into Cerberus. Right here. Bada bing, bada boom. And I can actually use Cerberus. Discard... Beta, not Beta, Delta. Ah, shit. Because they got protection. Fuck. Alright, do they have battle protection to go along with their effect protection? By battle or card effects. Bruh. Alright, no, like, I'm not going to let you have 5 Pot of Greeds, but I'll let you have 10 copies of Jar of Greed. How about that? You can draw 1 card. And of the 100 card deck that you have to have, at least 20 cards have to be normal monsters. How about that? Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're going to ban Ash Blossom, you better ban way more than just Ash Blossom. Because there's like 6. There's like the 6 girls, Effect Veiler, Droll, Max, Cherries. You know, like, if you were to ban, like, if you were to like do a little event or something or create a room and you did ban all the hand traps, I myself, I wouldn't complain too much, because if I can't have hand traps and you can't have hand traps, I think that's kind of fine. But if you ban hand traps and you ban any field wipe cards, I will not participate. Because I get, you know, because it's like there's like the it's like a little trifecta. You have floodgates, and I like floodgates. I don't like floodgates that create like that have self protection. So like Thunder Dragon Colossus and Protoss are two cards that shouldn't exist the way they exist, because they are floodgates with protection, and that should be like no. That's like that's a no go. But I like floodgates. I like blowout cards. I think blowout cards are probably my favorite of the three, because it's like I love Raigeki, and I love Lightning Storm, and I like Heavy Feather Dusters, and I like Dark Hole, and like all of the cards that just completely wipe the field. Harpy's Feather Duster's already limited. And if you were to limit Raigeki, well, I'm still gonna have Dark Hole, and Dark Hole's at 3. And I have Dark Hole Dragon, so I can search out Dark Hole. So that's even better for me, because Dark Hole can't destroy Dark Hole Dragon. So I get a 3,000 attack monster on the field that can't be destroyed by the very card it's searching. It's like Ryukushin being able to get out Tyental Tribute and still being able to protect itself with all that kind of shit. I'm for it, baby. I'm for it. I actually like that deck. There's just too many ultra rare cards in that deck for me to be able to actually play it. If they were all super rare or something, like how, like there's like obviously there's a number of super rare cards in the Magnet Warrior deck. After the Magnet Warrior stuff, I'm going to be making ABC, but ABC already has like 4 ultra rare cards that I need to be able to make that I don't have, so that's already a little costly. But yeah, it's just like areas that have just like super rare cards is kind of better. But if you fuck with the kaijus, I will not play at all, because kaijus are my absolute favorite out, like air quotes, out to like boss monsters and shit. I love running kaijus, and I actually do try to run kaijus as often as possible. Preferably if like the deck can manage or kind of benefit off of running the kaijus, and I don't like just using the water kaiju. I'll use any of them. Matter of fact, I'll use the spider. I like using the spider. I love giving my opponent the spider, because I think there's too many people with an irrational fear of spiders, and then behind here, just like, let me just drop this fucking gigantic spider onto your field. All right, get fucked. It's like stuff like that, and I'm like, all right. Yeah, too many URs and Snake Eyes for me to play it. That's also quite lengthy combo. I actually did learn it. I only have 1 of the Debel Star, and I would prefer to have 2, but I pretty much have everything the deck needs, so I did learn it. I'm not saying I'm great, but I did learn it. It'd all still be hit to 1 if I'm going to limit for 1 tournament. I'd still allow deck diversity that still limits first turn combos. Kaiju Slumber would still need to stay at like 2, because Kaiju Slumber is like Dark Hole, but it summons kaijus on both sides of the field. Alright. I kind of want to take a look. Alright, so we got... No, we have shiny ones. We can use the shiny ones. Actually, can we can go ahead and dismantle extra shit. Doo-doo. Alright, let's go ahead and drop a save real fast. Then back out, and then back in so we can actually take a look at it. Alright, I'm trying to remember what all this deck actually does. I think it just sets monsters face down, and then like wipes. What is it? It's like the Super Dorama Cannon. Like, I like that card. I used it in the Ninja deck for a while, but Ninjas didn't do a good job making use of it. And then fucking Labyrinth players play it. Okay. Alright, special summon a Bibu monster from your hand or graveyard in defense, but return it to the hand during the end phase. During your main phase, you can normal summon a Bibu monster in addition to your normal summon. You can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, or if you control a light Bibu monster, you can target one face-up monster on the field instead. Change it to the face-down defense. Add a Bibu card. Okay, so if I can, Alright, so I get an extra normal summon, and then if I have a light one, I can target an opponent's face-up. Otherwise, it's just one of my face-up. Put it face down, and then add another Bibu card. Okay, that's pretty good. And then, what does the field spell do again? You can send a Bibu monster from your deck to your... Okay, so once per turn, you can Foolish. And then if your opponent has 3 or more face-ups, you can special summon the big one. No, okay, so that's Demi, and that's normal Crystal. Okay. Alright, so we already have some spells that put monsters face down. Yeah, I know every time I'm going to say it, I'm going to end up saying it wrong. But the archetype is like... Alright, I don't know if y'all know of or watch anything that's like Hololive, but Hololive Advent, which is like Gen 3 or whatever, there's a lady and she plays Biju or whatever, but everybody just calls her Bibu, and she's supposed to be like a rock. Like a princess that's like made of like gemstones and shit. Which reminds me of like Pokemon, because there was like Carbink, and then there was that one legendary, and it's like all kind of the same thing. It's just like, here's a young lady who's supposedly a princess, but she's actually a rock, but she's a gemstone rock. It's that kind of thing. Like, that's what this reminds me of, and so I just call it Bibu because I know I can actually say that. Okay, so main phase, Foolish. If you have 3 or more, you can summon the big one from your hand or deck. Not your graveyard, your hand or deck. And then if this card is destroyed, you can special summon from your deck or graveyard. Wait, did it say your opponent has to destroy it, right? Yeah, by your opponent. Okay. Bro, I don't remember if I pulled it earlier today or what, but yeah. I kind of wanted to use this because I think this is more of like put monsters face down kind of shit, and I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So here, Bibu monsters you control can attack directly while your opponent controls a face down defense position monster. Put Hound onto the field. Book of Eclipse your opponent. Start going, or Book of Eclipse your opponent. Start going off. Make sure you got Hound on the field. Attack for game. We got 1,800. We got 2,000. We got 2,000. We got 1,200. We got 500. We got 200. We got 2,000. So we ain't pushing very hard. No, okay, so I think I played against this while I was playing with Snake Eyes, and they banished my graveyard. Like, I had built that motherfucker up. I was ready to go off, because I was getting ready to go off on my turn with Snake Eyes Dragon, and they banished my graveyard with 2 of my Snake Eye Dragon. I just lost. Like, all my resources were gone. I got Royal Thrust. Oh, Royal Thrust. That's nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might be fucking with this. Oh yeah, I already got through that. Boop, boop. Alright, which one did, oh, okay. If you control, banish one card in your opponent's graveyard. If you control those special, you can banish all your opponent face down. Okay. Doot, doot. What deck did you play during the Kashtira meta? And that was Makonko. I played Makonko because you couldn't target. And if you couldn't target, I didn't have to worry about you banishing shit. But I didn't, while I did use the Ritual Monster, I used the Ritual Monster more for the searching engine. Because even if you were to ash her, she wasn't destroyed, so she stayed in my hand. So all it really was me revealing it, getting ashed, and then just putting it back into my hand. So I didn't really lose anything. It's just my opponent wasted their ash. But yes, that is what I played. And I played more, I think at that time I only played one Fenrir and far more Kaijus. But whenever the Kashtira meta started to like slip a little bit, I swapped out some of the Kaijus for one Birth and one Unicorn. So if I had Unicorn, I could search Birth, but if I had Fenrir, then obviously I could search Unicorn. It wasn't like super great, but it did kind of give me a little bit of field control, so I could like, oh, here, let me banish a monster. Here, let me rip up your extra deck. Here, let me, rip your graveyard. Little things like that. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and save that. Alright, then we can back that out. Clear that off. Okay, so I still have 0 copies of Vision Resignator. Man, this is one of the ones I really did want to get, because I do like the Red Dragon Archfiend deck. We got our Souls, we got some Red Rising, we got plenty of Resignator Call. I think we did get 3 copies of our Bone Archfiend, so that was already clear. Actually, I don't even think I need to look into this. I can just go straight to that pack and look into there. Fuck. It does have me kind of brain wiped. Well. Oh wait, yeah, these are level 10s. I can totally play this. I can totally play that in the Bibu deck. Yeah, because they're all level 10, so I can just like bloop. My cash is just a side faster climb variant, yet the deck also gets Floodgate more easily. I can dig it. Okay, so we're short 1 copy of Gaia. We don't have either one of these, and like these are both kind of important. Especially like the Vision Resignator, like you have to have Vision Resignator, but like this just lets you discard it to search one of your Resignators, Resonators, Resonator. Damn, right there, like just how good that card is. It's just they don't have a proper field spell, so they don't get all the extra love. But we did get 2 rollbacks. We got 2 rollbacks now, so that's good. That's good. I'm probably gonna look into. Yeah, there's our 3 bone. I'm probably gonna look into some other stuff to see what I can do to improve the Magnet Warrior deck without having to make a whole bunch of those Earth Fairies. With my luck, I feel like Crimson Dragon is just get bestialed way too often and negated by Impermanent Ash. I don't know. I've never really had a hand that does like amazing like that. But at the same time, like how often, and this is a genuine question, but how often do Red Dragon decks play Bestials in their main deck. Because I know, like, obviously, when you're playing as many dark monsters as a red dragon deck does, like, that's going to mean that there's going to be tons of targets for you to banish. But at the same time, that also means that there's plenty of targets for you to use to get out of level 6. Now, granted, at the same time, most of the main deck monsters are pretty much like fiends and stuff, and all of the extra deck monsters are dragons. So like Magna Hut doesn't have much to search for outside of like more bestials. But I'm sure there's like at least a couple of different variants. But I kind of what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to hop off. I got some editing to take care of. I want to try to do a little bit of research, see if anybody has any good Bibu decks already kind of made that I might be able to copy just so we can kind of play with it. I'm going to see if I can do some stuff to get my magnet deck a little more competitive. Because, like, I know today was just to, like, you know, fool around and just play with some stuff. But I know we can definitely, we'll probably remove, like, the 3 normal monsters, remove Valkyrion, the fusion, little stuff like that. Make it a little more expedient, a little more consistent, if you will. So yeah, updated magnet deck. Looking into this Bibu deck, and then ABCs. Because right now I think it's ABCs. We're missing like 3 copies of like the ABC Buster Dragon. And yeah, I'm not going to craft 3 of those right now, but you pretty much have to have 3 of them, so it's going to take a little bit, but I do want to get to there at some point. Hopefully we'll be able to do this tomorrow evening. Tomorrow afternoon, I should be playing the last chapter of Quake, so we can finish that game off. And I would say I have more fun playing Quake than I have been with Master Duel lately. But Master Duel requires me to think more, while Quake is shoot enemies because they're alive. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll talk to y'all later.